All right, Thursday, February 17th, 2022. We have Threshold Thursday workout to do today. A little bit different than the norm. Not really. I mean, format-wise, we've been doing a lot of max effort in the remaining time types of things because I think that does a really good job of showing you what I'm talking about when I'm saying get up there towards redlining but not over the line because you got to rest on the other end, right? Just got done doing it, and I'll just a little behind the scenes. We wrote something and then we just rewrote the WOD in the middle of doing it because something came to light, which is one of the nice things of getting to test these things in advance. Doesn't always happen that way. I'll let you know, we had really wanted to do a plank and figure out a way to get some planks into a workout. And we had a way of doing it that involved the 30-second plank. And then in going through it, we kind of were like, 30 seconds just doesn't feel like a challenge enough. So you're going to there will be some people who read or listen to this and say, but it's a minute. That's way harder. Yeah, sure. There's always going to be those people, right? And we're going to always recommend that you just modify the number of the seconds that you're doing the plank. It is an accumulation of 1 minute of plank. It doesn't have to be straight through. Although if it's not straight through, then we're up against the 8 ball when it comes to getting enough time to do the burpees. All right. Most people will not struggle with this one, but if you do, or if you're concerned about having enough time to do burpees, we first recommend trying 45-second plank, and if we have to, go down to a 30-second plank. But what other movement is there? A row. Man, I know I'm asking a lot for 20 calories for the men, 17 calories for the ladies, and I'll be frank with you. Yeah, you got to row hard today, like harder than you're used to. This is a row sprint for the duration of those calories. Unlike any or most other times we did, last time we rowed was last Saturday, 1,000 meter at a time, and you're rowing at like a pace that is sustainable to get a decent time, but that is not your sprint pace. Today needs to be your sprint pace if you're going to get to those burpees with 30 seconds to a minute to spare. I think I was having about 45 seconds on the burpees just about every single round, but rest assured, I was having to go at a pace that I am not used to having to go. And that's what today's workout is. Yeah, sure, it's Thursday before an open WOD, before we max something out tomorrow. A little bit of self-preservation in what we wrote, but it's still a CrossFit workout and there still needs to be some intensity. So rowing hard is the name of the game today. Will some people need to lower the calories from 20 and 17 to something more palatable? Yes, but let's see how that first round goes, just like we've been doing for the last couple of Thursdays. After that, we have the burpee over rower. And here's the only kind of thing I learned about this today. Number one, I know we have some people who are uncomfortable doing burpee over rower. It could be conceived as a sort of a dangerous type of movement, big metal contraption between you and your next rep. Do regular burpees. Just put it on beyond the whiteboard so that we know. 2 foot takeoff, 2 foot land if you can do it. If you still want to do over the rower, but you don't want to do 2 foot takeoff, 2 foot land, or if that's the thing that makes it more dangerous for you, then do step overs. I'm fine with that as well. We just like the side to side aspect of it. We don't get a ton of that in CrossFit. What else can I tell you? For me personally, here were my rounds. 13 in the first, 15 in the second, 17 in rounds 3 and 4. What did I do differently in those last 2 rounds? Simple. I need, and not every rower requires this, but for mine in my basement, I have to make sure it's ready to go before I do the plank. And I would recommend that for everybody today. Make sure it's awake. Make sure the rower, you have 2 minutes of rest, and during that 2 minutes of rest, right before you're ready to do that plank, hit start on your rower, or wake it up so that it's ready to go and start collecting calories for you as soon as you start pulling on it. That you don't have to spend like that 3 to 4 to 5 seconds that some of the rowers require in order to kind of get going. It's just wasted time. Less time for you to do burpees, and every 5 seconds is like at least 1 or 2 burpees that you could have done. All right, so that would be what I'm asking for today. I guess in total, this is a 12 minutes of work type of workout, but we have some rest in between, so 18 minutes total for a Threshold Thursday. Get in, get out, make it the best hour of your day.